Hello and welcome to AirgunWeb.com, your home for honest, real-world airgun reviews and information where we bring you the facts, not fluff. I recently looked at the standard Armada from Benjamin. A lot has changed since that review. Not only has Benjamin released the Armada now in all three calibers, but they've also dropped the price. Needless to say, I'm extremely excited. Now I have the 22 caliber and I bet y'all are wondering how it shoots at 50 yards. Well, keep watching and you're going to find out. I know I've probably talked about why I like the AR styling so much with the new Armada series guns. Now I'm going to show you why I like it so much. Now I recently purchased an AR lower to match an upper that I had picked up on sale a while back. I just wanted something simple and inexpensive, and I paid about $140 for the complete composite lower. I added another $80 for a two-stage national match trigger group and another $65 for a Magpul stock and buffer tube assembly. Now what does all that have to do with my Armada? Well, after shooting the groups for this video, I realized that I really don't like the feel of the factory adjustable buttstock. It just rattles around and doesn't feel like a quality component to me. Don't get me wrong, it works just fine. I just don't care for it. Fortunately, because the Armada leverages some of the same specifications as your typical AR, I can take my old buffer tube and just move it to my Armada. Or, if I wanted, I could have purchased two Magpul assemblies and gone that route. The key is that this type of rifle gives me the option to change things up, which is really cool. So let me show you how easy it is to just change this out. Take my tool here. It's a typical AR armorer's tool. Loosen the nut up. Now this will just spin right off. Okay, now I can take my buffer tube assembly and buttstock that I had on my AR, that lower I bought, and just simply screw it on. Now with this replaced, I've got a much more snug buttstock. It's something that I prefer. If you want different accessories, it's just that easy to swap them out. So I'm going to share a little secret with you that I hope helps new shooters when trying to shoot long range with their air guns. Now this is going to sound a little backwards, but high magnification scopes like the 24 and the 32x scopes, they can work against you when shooting long range. Give me a chance to explain here. Pellets bleed velocity very quickly. They're not like a 223. Now I've got my Armada sighted for 50 yards. At 100 yards, the pellet is hitting below my field of view, rendering the mil dots basically useless. Now I could take the time to try and re-zero my scope at 100 yards, but then that would put me all out of whack at 50 yards and under. The solution is actually to reduce the magnification down from 16 to 10. This increases the distance between each mil dot, and now I can place the last mil dot exactly where I want to hit at 100 yards, and I'm on target. Check out these groups at both 50 and 100 yards. If I liked the Armada before, I love it now. In the past, I've always had to do a bit of work to get my Benjamin Marauders to shoot the way I wanted them to. It's been a completely different story with the Armada. I've not touched it, other than to adjust the trigger pull. I've not even cleaned the barrel, and at 20 yards it's a laser. At 50 yards, it shoots consistently around 1 inch. At 100 yards, it's consistently grouping 10 shots in about the size of a baseball. Crosman has really raised the bar with this new Armada, and I'm very curious to see how other manufacturers are going to respond to the challenge. One thing that I know for sure is that it's a great time to be into airguns. I'd like to take a moment and thank Pyramid Air for sponsoring AirgunWeb in these videos. Please be sure to take a look at the video description for more information and links to the products used on this video, along with a special discount code just for AirgunWeb viewers. And when you make your next purchase over at Pyramid Air, please be sure to let them know that Rick sent you their way. When you're looking for honest, real-world airgun reviews, think AirgunWeb, where we tell you the facts, not fluff. I'm Rick Eutsler with AirgunWeb.com. Thanks again for watching.